She don't want me, so why would I try to force a link from the past? Gasp. Quick everyone. Link is trying to pick something up. Help. Attack. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or this doggo will steal your teeth. I have Majora's Mask, TOTK. I have Majora's Mask, bot. This is why I hate video games. It appeals to the male fantasy. Male fantasy. When the blood-stained moon shines upon the land. Climbing down a well. Tears of the Kingdom. Ocarina of Time. Never ask a woman her age, a man, his salary, or the hero of time, where Seria's ocarina went. Flush him. Spare him. Perfect for Studio Ghibli. All games excluding TP have a cartoon style. Perfect fancasting. Perfect movie concepts. Live action. Roru's legs in fan art. Roru's legs in game. NPC asks Link to accomplish task. Link tells them he already accomplished it. NPC. Point of view. You finish the tutorial in TOTK. Neuron activation. Bot were haters. Bot were lovers. Please Nintendo. No more bot. Remember him? This is him now. Feel old yet? Nintendo plans to release a hero mode DLC. For Zelda 2. So you think TOTK is a great game on par with bot? I do, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. Gamers who use exploits, how will I get arrows now that Nintendo patched TOTK? No. Gamers who play as intended. I don't have such weaknesses. Can a Jaeger borrow a fry? Me walking into a dungeon. No matter what comes through that gate, you will stand your ground. Run. Nintendo's developers. Nintendo's lawyers. Those who don't know. Those who do know. This is where I'd put Ocarina of Time for Switch, if it existed. Show me the worst boss. No, the actual worst boss. Perfection. You found a rare treasure chest. It's the start of a new Legacy Link outfit which looks the same as the others. Show me the worst boss. I said the worst boss. Imperfection. OOT and Great Fairies be like. Me, on vacation. My brain for absolutely no reason. Therapist, did you experience any anxiety when you were a child? Me, well. Okay, I was rewatching the World of Light trailer, and can we talk about Link? And revisit what a monster the Hylian shield is, like. These beams proceed to tear through everything effortless, including, but not limited to, Neyriti's love, Palutena's barrier, and the cliff. And this one just bounces off the Hylian shield. Pura is super hot. So yeah, those are the reasons I like bot. Hold up. I love how the Legend of Zelda can go from look El caught a fish to oops I might have accidentally resummoned Satan. Hudson and Ronson's daughter. Their son. Fire Emblem fans wanting breakable weapons back. Zelda fans wanting unbreakable weapons back. Glory to Master Koga. Be careful who you make fun of in middle school. Zant. This ducking eye sucks actually. Literal coolest thing ever. If you only play bot /TOTK, you are not a true Zelda fan. If you play every Zelda game, you are not a true Zelda fan. This is a true Zelda fan. I have Majora's Mask. Bot I have Majora's Mask. Totk. I have Majora's Mask. MM. Ganondorf, when you ask him where the elemental blades went. Gone. Reduced to atoms. There's Link, this castle in a magic bubble on the ocean floor. I went there in my talking dragon boat. Why can't Zelda save herself? Nehru, Din, and Zelda, as characters, each have connections to deity, and yet they need the heroic Link to save them from the clutches of evil. As evidenced in these low-Z games, women are incapable of saving themselves, and only men can perform acts of heroism. Fellas. Navi's dad. Me, who doesn't have a Switch, still playing Ocarina of Time. The entire Zelda community enjoying Tears of the Kingdom. When you type in Twilight Princess into Google and see some weird purple unicorn instead of your favorite Zelda game. Nintendo. Totk is the beginning. But you said Skyward Sword was the beginning. I've altered the timeline. Pray I don't alter it any further. No horny. Only defeat Ganon. Incredibly high level of Shrek tension. Zelda fans to Tears of the Kingdom after a few months for no reason. Execute Order 66. Tot getting a bad English translation that does not care about the lore. English community splitting in haters, and in they never cared about the timeline. You played through Fire and Flames. The timeline has never mattered. Prequel. Sequel. 2 more sequels to that prequel. The developers have always cared about the timeline. I took everything from you. I don't even know who you are. Very funny. Link. But that's Vroom. Drink Volt fruit juice. It'll quench ya. Nothing quench ya. It's the quenchiest. Link is shown praying to Jesus in the official guide for the Japanese version of The Legend of Zelda. A Link to the Past. No. Link is not Christian. Jesus Christ is my Lord. Does the red mean the fish is still raw? Should I cook it more? You've heard of Tears of the Kingdom. Yep. You know how popular it is. Yep. And you know it's abbreviated to Totk. Makes sense to me. So let me search for Totk. Did you mean York? Fans, you do know Link is smaller than Zelda, right? Artists. It's my art and I get to choose the heights. Tears of the Kingdom developers. I think I forgot something. Nintendo. If you forgot, then it wasn't important. Yeah, you're right. Cass. I bet he is thinking about other girls. Why isn't him padded in Totk? But the blood moon rises once again. Be careful, Link. Totk. When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land. Create 9 dungeons for Legend of Zelda. Make each of these dungeons and their layouts with as much efficiency as possible to conserve limited memory. You end up only using about half of the memory limit for the game. Use the remaining half of the memory available to create a second quest unlockable when you beat the game. Midnap, someone will see you. Transform where there's no one around. Wait, you guys actually keep all the sages active? I thought this was a joke. Me. Sinking my teeth into EOW. A delightful blend of classic Zelda design and fresh ideas. The monks when they accidentally kill Link because they made the trial of the sword too hard and now Hyrule is doomed. Me after seeing an interesting object with an unfused weapon in my inventory. I confuse you. Zelda at the beginning of Totk. Link, this is a huge discovery. Link's reaction. He doesn't care. Let's repeat the same boss 3 times. Goes well. Zelda fans when Link is a dude once again. Zelda fans when they finally made Link a girl. Me enjoying a normal day. Some random guy writing a 10-paragraph comment about why I'm unfunny and need to stop playing Zelda. People need to stop calling him Zelda when his name is Legend. Windblight Ganon fired 4 racist remarks against the Rito people. I may be evil, but we don't tolerate that shit. Calamity Ganon. I guess it's time to go to sleep. Wait, exactly how much does the loaf of bread at the stall on Castletown South Road cost? According to some old myths, birthmarks show where you got killed in your last life. Botwa fans. No, you can't give Link a motorbike. It's totally law breaking. Totk fans. Check out my flying laser death machine. Nice bro. Ask me something about Zelda, then edit to make me look bad. Shout out to stupidly tense enemies. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. You randomly awaken to untapped power in a situation where you should have lost and everyone loves you. I do it, and I get called a Mary Sue. That doesn't seem fair. Point of view, you're about to play A Link to the Past the way God intended. Bokoblin sitting in a jar in a room in a hidden chamber in a cave, locked under a 1-ton stone head on a remote island waiting to jump a mother ducker in a green hat. There are 3 types of Links. Plucky child adventurer ready to take on the day who doesn't deserve the shit they're about to go through. Awkward early to late teenager just woke up and dorks their way to saving the world accidentally causing extreme property damage. Works a 9-to-5 job just down at a half bottle of Jack's and doesn't want to go back to jail. Tears of the Kingdom. The Triforce. I don't want to play with you anymore. The Yiga Blade Master watching the new Yiga clan recruit use the Master Sword during combat training. You're just a cheap ducking knockoff. Oh no. I'm the upgrade. Link, I'm lesbian. What? Link, I'm lesbian too. Is there anyone in Hyrule who loves men? Link. Banishing the sages when they become a nuisance. All of you. Get out. Except you. You stay. Tulin. Save Link. The Legend of Zelda movie will fulfill fans' greatest desires. Director teasers. Ganondorf Dragmire. Zelda Hyrule. Link into comments. Botwa fans when a location in Totk is slightly different. Boot fans when nothing in Twilight Princess matches up. Definitely coming back here when I unlock bombs. Child timeline. Majora's Mask. Twilight Princess. Four Swords Adventures. Wooden boxes and metal boxes from Botwan Totk. Be like. Best we can do is arrows and apples and maybe some fish. Desert theme song in any other game. Zelda. The ancient demon, not understanding how he's losing to me. Me, who's been eating his pieces when he's not looking. Nintendo went woke and made Zelda a woman. We will not be playing. Get that thing out of my face. Chomp. Cool story and characters. Non-linear questing. 3D top-down style. Wall fusion is awesome. Zelda should add guns to be creative. Adding guns to Zelda while staying true to Zelda. Zelda meeting her ancient grandma. Don't worry dear. You are amazing. I'm sure you will dominate this. Link meeting his ancient grandpa. You're a disgrace to that tunic. Now get up. You'll either become a man with me or die with them. Korok. I need you to help me find my friend. People who played bot who wasted time for a gold poop. People new to the franchise. The Legend of Zelda Four Swords Adventures. The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes. Forgive me, I mistook you for Breath of the Wild. I'm Breath of the Wild. Rather, Breath of the Wild as it should have been. I'm a boss that's used 3 times throughout my game. Or, you're sweet. I'm a boss that's used 3 times throughout my game. Hello. Human resources. Allowed free entry into Gerudo town after sneaking in, injuring multiple Gerudo, and freeing all their prisoners. still forced to cross-dressing Gerudo Town after returning stolen heirloom, helping the villagers with all their problems, and saving everyone from a giant robot. Hot take. I think Skyward Sword is a bad game. But sire, he is preparing to fight. Hol up. Let him cook. Every new glitch in Totk. Nintendo. Which side are you on? Revali's Gale. Ascend. Guys, I can explain. You get 4 games, while we only get 2. 2. We only got 1. You guys are getting games? Do not admit this person. You guys always act like you're better than me. Link. Using the Ultra Hand, you can merge anything. I can only imagine what your mind will conjure up. What does this mirror do, Professor? It shows us nothing more or less than the deepest, most desperate desire of our hearts. Link and Zelda. Everyone else in the game. I did it to save my friends. I did it to save my sister. I did it to save the girl I love. I did it because a tree told me to do it. I just woke up and apparently I have to do something. Is Shake a boy or girl? The persona of Shake, as canonically defined as possible, is male. The definitive answer is that Shake I woman, simply Zelda in a different outfit. Run. It's Ganon. It looks like Ganon. But due to this being the first game chronologically, it's not. Still we should run, like it is Ganon. Though it isn't. Same character. Different characters. I don't care how small the room is. I cast Fireball. Storming a castle way too early for a lady only seen in flashbacks. This will severely impact the trout population. Elves. Solving problems with bombs since 1902. No Imagine Dragons song used in its commercial. 1.7 million units sold. Imagine Dragons song used in its commercial. 31.85 million units sold. What does this mirror do, Professor? It shows us nothing more or less than the deepest desperate desire of our hearts. I'll have a classic Zelda formula, you know, with a linear progression like past games. How original. Well, what about a 3D remake of a 2D game? Dungeons with keys? Or, wait, I know, a darker, grittier art style. Daring today, aren't we? Zelda live action movie director. I want to fulfill people's greatest desires. He knows how important the series is to fans. Every Zelda fan. Then ducking make Zelda a girl. Which side are you on? Zelda stole the house. Zelda and Link are living together. We noticed you from across the bar. Which side are you on? Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD on Switch. Zelda Dungeon Maker. Texas Time Lord. I blame Memellion for me always pronouncing Berger as Berger now.